I don't know what it is with these people. I don't know if they're heavily medicated, emotionally unstable, chemically imbalanced, or all three. I mean, they're basically just wind up dolls at this point. It's like, who did what? The police? They shot. Let's protest. Let's riot. Let's loot. Black Lives Matter. Let's just take to the streets. And they couldn't even wait 5 minutes to see that the entire reason that they're out in the streets, rioting, protesting, getting tear gassed is because a violent criminal resisted arrest and got shot. And surprise, surprise, these Kenosha riots have led to 2 murders. 3 people shot, in fact, 2 dead, 1 in the hospital. I watched the video. I'll put it in the description if you guys want to look at it, but obviously I can't play it on this video. I'll get banned. I'm already on thin ice with what's going on with Facebook, but that's besides the point. In the video, you can see that a guy is walking around with a huge rifle and a bunch of these idiots, morons, chase after him. Now, I don't know about you. I look like 5 different times before I cross the street because 2020 has been that kind of year. I'm also somebody that's not going to put myself in harm's way, because self-preservation, because common sense. So even if I disagree with the person, if they're carrying a gun, I'm probably going to go the other way. I'm not going to provoke them. I'm just going to bow out and go my separate way and live to tell a story about it. But not these lunatics. They chase him down, knock him to the ground, and then they want to scream bloody murder when he starts shooting. I'm sorry. And I know I wasn't there. I wasn't on the ground. So I don't have all the context and details. And guess what? Neither do you. But common sense would tell you that if somebody has a gun, you probably shouldn't provoke them and knock them to the ground. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And that's exactly what happened here. That's exactly what happened with the guy that they're rioting and looting for. Right? These people just make no sense. This is psychotic levels of brainwashing because half of them don't even know the full story of the situation at hand. And now somebody's dead. 2 people are dead. I mean, this makes no sense whatsoever. Now, of course, they're going to look at this shooter because he's a white guy and he's already been doxxed for retaliation. They're going to look at this and say, see, this is Trump's America. This is the right-wing militia that's trying to take over the country. When in reality, they were throwing bricks at cops just the other day, knocking people unconscious. They knocked the 65-year-old dude to the ground, knocked him unconscious, and all he was trying to do is defend his business. So all of a sudden, when the violence turns on them, and a lot of it being self-defense, at least in this case, looks like, then they want to be like, oh, no, this is so bad. Get him. Then they want to say, you need to arrest this man. While they're out there protesting the police, they want the police defunded. But then they're going to say, oh, you should arrest this guy because he's walking around with a gun. These people are lunatics. It makes absolutely no sense. But this was a powder keg. This was waiting to happen. The whole George Floyd thing in Minneapolis kicked it off. And the fact that these left-wing governors are turning a blind eye to this, they're telling the police to stand down. They're not sending in National Guard to support and help them. So, of course, you're going to have militias come out of the woodworks. That's what you're going to have anyway if you defund the police. So why even pretend like you're mad about it now? That's what's going to happen. If you defund the police departments, you're going to have militia groups. You're going to have gangs. You're going to have a power vacuum with no structure, no law and order. Expect this to continue. And I'm just going to point out again, this is happening under a left-wing governorship and a left-wing mayor. Because a Republican, right-wing, conservative law and order governor would have had the National Guard there the first night. Not night 3 after furniture stores and car dealerships have been burned to the ground, after there's already been millions of dollars of damage. They would have been there the first night. So, yeah, blood is on the hands of not only the people who are out there rioting and looting, but on the leadership side. If I was a business owner in that town, I would be suing the local authorities there because they're the ones that allow this. They foster this environment. The governor himself, without any evidence, without any facts, said, "This is just another example of a black man being shot down in America." See, they always want to tie it back to race, even when there's no evidence. We still don't actually know. We don't know that this was racially motivated. We don't know anything. 9 times out of 10, it's not racially motivated, which is why they're always fanning the flames, which is why they drum it up, which is why they cling to Jussie Smollett type stories, because they're foaming at the mouth for racism. So I know I went off on a tangent there, but I just, this is insane. We've never seen anything like this. We've never seen mouth breathers come out en masse and allow themselves to be useful idiots, wind up dolls that just destroy, burn, loot, and murder in the name of justice, when the person that they're stomping the yard for is a terrible person. Terrible person. This dude was wanted for sex crimes against minors. That's who you're rioting for. That's who you're looting for. That's who you're chasing down a guy with a gun for. I mean, I'm just going to say it. This is the lowest of the low IQ. And they're going to, of course, use this to smear the president, even though one of the people he shot was white. So I don't know how they're going to make it about race there, but they'll find a way. The media will always find a way. Our disgusting media that divides, destroys, lies, and manipulates. So again, these people, these idiots that chase down a guy with a gun, I don't know the whole context. I don't know everything that happened. All I know is what I saw in the video, which is you chase down a guy with a gun and you got shot for it. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.